In business news, the latest money and credit data of the Central Bank of Nigeria shows that the credit to government surged by 8.4 trillion naira in the month of May 2024. The CBN data also shows that credit to government accounts for 86% of domestic credit as government continues to rely more on local borrowing to fund its expenditures. On a month-on-month basis, credit to the government rose by 30% from 19 trillion naira in April to 28.3 trillion naira in May 2024. While on a year-on-year basis, a decrease by 8% from 30.7 trillion in May to 28.3 trillion in the same month this year. Credit to government rose by 30% in 1 month, and credit to private sector increased by 2% from 72.9 trillion naira in April to 74.3 trillion naira in May 2024. However, on a year-on-year basis, credit to private sector rose at a higher rate of 66% from 44.7 trillion naira in May last year to 74.3 trillion naira in the same month in 2024. As part of efforts aimed at enhancing stronger collaboration with the financial matters, the Federal House of Representatives Committee on Commerce has paid a courtesy visit to the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria in Abuja to seek ways to deepen cooperations of the council and to better understand its workings. The Executive Secretary, Chief Executive Officer of the council, Dr. Rabiu Olowo, while receiving the delegation in his office, said the adoption of the roadmap for sustainable financial reporting standards in Nigeria will go a long way in unlocking capital flow, improve transparency across value chains, promote good corporate governance practices, and lead to greater and healthier competitiveness for companies.
Sustainability adoption roadmap, we have a clear roadmap to guide companies to level up our advocacy between now and 2026 for voluntary adoption. It's still not mandatory. We want to make sure that within the next 2 years we are doing a lot of advocacy. We're doing a lot of capacity building. We're doing a lot of training because we must learn from our journey in 2012 when Nigeria transited from the generally accepted accounting standard to the IFRS. We believe that there was improvement opportunity in guiding, capacity building, advocacy, and this is even much more serious because it has to do with our planet.
The visit is to enhance the collaborative relationship between the legislature through the committee and the executive. The committee engenders an ecosystem where ease of doing business is critical and simplified, and foreign direct investment is encouraged. The committee achieves this objective through lawmaking, constituency representation, and oversight of the ministry, departments, and agencies within its ambit.
Away from that, the Apapa Customs Command has made a record-breaking 1.23 trillion naira remittance into government coffers for the first half of 2024. The revenue marked a remarkable 143% increase compared to the corresponding period last year, when collections stood at 412.21 billion naira. TVC News senior business correspondent Ifunaya Eze reports.
In a comprehensive assessment of Apapa Customs Command's half-year performance, Comptroller Babatunde Olomu revealed a record-breaking revenue of 1.23 trillion naira. Highlighting significant achievements in promoting trade facilitation, he noted that the efforts have boosted revenue and also enhanced the ease of doing business, minimized revenue losses, and fostered closer collaborations with government agencies and private sector stakeholders.
For the first half of 2024, that is between January to June, the command generated a total of 1,323,663,842,255 naira 63 kobo. This shows an increase of 143% over and above the figures of 421,382,166,378 naira 46 kobo collected in the corresponding period in 2023.
On the command's anti-smuggling activities, Comptroller Olomu showcased 6 containers at the terminal containing prohibited items including expired pharmaceuticals and unregistered products, as well as 3 containers loaded with 7,580 cartons of frozen poultry products with a duty paid value totaling 424 million naira.
The vessel came in just yesterday, and we've been tracking it right from the port of loading. So we intercepted it today because we've been tracking it within our lives. There was no declaration made yet anywhere frozen poultry is seen in Nigeria. As long as it's imported, it's a no-go area for us.
Comptroller Olomu also emphasized proactive measures to curb revenue leakages, with heightened scrutiny directed at bonded terminals under the jurisdiction of Apapa Command. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.
In a move to drive Nigeria's economic growth, professionals have called for increased collaborations between public and private sector. This call was made at an event put together by Rotary Club of Lagos. Frank Omolape reports.
The event, which was put together by the Rotary Club of Lagos, attracted dignitaries from various sectors of the economy, including business leaders. The aim is to create and foster an atmosphere of collaboration for economic development. Mr. Adetunji Lamide, who took over the mantle of leadership of the charity organization, emphasized the need to deepen public-private partnership to address Nigeria's economic challenges.
Partnership collaboration is actually more or less the major platform that could help to crystallize growth and development in a nation. By so doing, government in itself also needs to actually support the real sector of the economy, creating a lot of opportunity in the area of microcredit scheme that would actually help the traders to kind of at least, have money to do business. If that is done, a lot of at least an opportunity will open up and the economy will start actually growing, tremendously. Even voluntary organizations like the Rotary, community-based organizations, they are all economic players. So it is when the environment is enabled, when you have peace, when you have efficient transportation, and you have regular power, that everybody else, the business people, the social enterprise in this event now, without power will not be here. So that collaboration is absolutely necessary.
I imagine that the economy will remain challenging for a little bit longer, which is why we're saying to all our friends and partners in Rotary to dig deep. We know it's challenging, but dig deep. Support us so we can do more work, so we can help to create a better Nigeria.
Some of the participants at the event highlighted the need for government to create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive.
If we really want this economy to grow, we need to build policies that encourage businesses to thrive. There are some businesses that you can actually promote in what you call a tax-free, so that they can survive. They don't need to file taxes.
We need the fiscal authorities to also then come to the table with tariff measures, with fiscal intervention that can help to balance the effect of the monetary actions taken by the CBN.
The renewed call for collaboration at this event will not only pave the way for tangible progress in the society, but will pave the way for meaningful change in Nigeria's economic landscape. Frank Omalape, News Lagos.